So who speaks better Korean, you or your dad?
Everybody said
전에 1985년부터 87년까지 부산에서 살았어요. 그때 한국말을 조금 배웠고 그렇지만 그때부터 지금까지 많이 잊어버렸어요.
지금까지 4년 동안 공부를 해왔는데 아직은 못하지만 아직 몰랐지만 그래도 꾸준히 공부를 하고 있습니다.
안녕하세요, 교수님.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
How are you?
Very fine.
Where are we right now?
I don't know. We're in the tea room in Insadong.
네.
Yeah.
교수님 잘 이쪽 지역에 대해서 잘 알고 계시죠?
I used to work right over here, and this is where we come for lunch and everything. Yeah, this is my home.
And we have a special guest today.
Yes.
Who is for today?
Yeah, we just talked to the Graviets.
And he was your student taking your Korean classes.
He was one of my students, one of my first students at BYU.
Ah,
Yeah.
and they're back in Korea. It's been like 20 years.
But the thing of it is, his son is a student here at Yonsei. He's a student at Columbia University, but he's doing a semester abroad here at Yonsei for one
Oh,
semester.
so fun.
Yeah.
Let's go meet them. So we're gonna meet the Clint.
Graviat. Clint's his first name. Clint Graviat.
Yeah, so we're gonna take them to 인사동 찻집.
Chachi. Gonna go have some.
다방 아니고.
Did I say Tabang?
No, I didn't. Because when you used to live here, it used to be 다방.
It used to be Tabang, but we don't. There's no Tabangs anymore. Now they're all cafe.
인사동 카페 고급식.
Yeah, kapsta.
I'll do the one you recommend.
You want one of
I'll
those?
try that one.
Okay. I'll put it. That gets us to 4. We need 2 more.
One's
Yunji.
very
Okay. You want a mango smoothie?
Yes, please.
Mango smoothie. 그렇게 돼요? 몰라.
That's pretty close.
하나. Okay. Is there a bell? You took a while to get your degree then if you were in classes when I got home.
He sure did.
I'm a 5-year special.
Oh, did you?
And I double that.
No? Oh, well, there's a technicality.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
So 누구세요?
This is Clint Gravia.
He was your
I was
student.
a student.
He was my student at BYU years and years ago.
The Korean major? It was very difficult.
How was his classes?
Oh, his classes were
Yeah.
great.
See?
No, they really were. It's just that I chose the Korean major because I didn't know really what I wanted to be when I grew up. I still don't. And so because I'd been studying Korean for so long, I thought, well, I can just major in Korean. But at that time, you had to learn 900 Chinese characters as part of the course. But it was Chinese characters that made me change my major to English.
Oh, your son is doing your dreams now.
Well, yeah, he was
Kind of.
always interested in Korean because of my interest, but he's taken it way beyond me.
And you brought your whole family to
Yes,
Korea? Yeah.
My wife Beth, my daughter Madeline, and Russell.
Hi. And Russell, you live in Korea right now?
Yes. I'm studying at Yonsei right now, study abroad for just a semester.
Beth, tell us how he started to learn Korean.
He's always been fascinated with Korean culture from Clint's mission, and so he was interested. He had to take 2 languages as part of the high school he attended. He really wanted Korean to be one of those, but they don't offer that in Virginia, really. So he took Japanese and Spanish, and then he started self-learning Korean, and he first I think just ordered textbooks, right, to learn, and then he switched over to doing a lot of Korean TV, right?
Yeah, well, so before all of that, I randomly applied to a study abroad program called NSLIY, the National Security Language Initiative for Youth. And it's a government-sponsored study abroad program in Korea for high school students. But I applied to that randomly, and I got that scholarship. So I studied abroad this summer after my junior year, and so through that I got interested in studying the Korean language, and I started self-studying more. Lived with a host family during that time. Yeah.
Was that host family?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, except they spoke English, so it didn't really look like Korean notice that much. I was very bad at Korean back
They
then.
just spoke English to him.
Yeah, but after that I studied on my own, and then I went to Columbia University. I'm still a student there. I'm a senior there, and I study East Asian languages and cultures there. So I've taken Korean classes there and studied on the side as well. Doing a lot of I say an immersion-based study program with Korean, so watching a lot of TV, reading books, that sort of thing. So
Yeah, tell us though. I thought it was interesting how you go about teaching yourself with the programs you would or reading. Yeah, how did you do that?
I just kind of started reading. I started with easy stuff like webtoons and stuff. No, not that. I didn't do that.
Here from the hallway.
No. I read some webtoons, just very simple conversational stuff, and then I moved on to some novels, some lighter fare, and then just reading all different types of things.
So who speaks better Korean, you or your dad?
Everybody said.
Oh, let's see.
So,
Busan Satori.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Well, you've got to give him a chance. It's been 4 years.
yes. Okay, let's prove yourself.
Yeah, that would be very difficult. Okay, let's see. I'll introduce myself.
부산 사투리, at least he doesn't know that.
저는 동그라미입니다. 몇 년 전에 1985년부터 87년까지 부산에서 살았어요. 그때 한국말을 처음 배웠고 그렇지만 그때부터 지금까지 많이 잊어버렸어요. That's it.
You got it.
And you're better? Wow.
엄청 잘하세요.
Okay.
반갑습니다. 네, 안녕하세요. 저는 제 이름은 러셀이고요. 2018년부터 공부하기 시작을 했고 지금까지 4년 동안 공부를 해왔는데 아직은 못하지만 아직 멀었지만 그래도 꾸준히 공부를 하고 있습니다. 네.
Can I be the judge? Okay. First of all, your Korean's really good still after 25 years or more. 30 years.
35 years.
Yeah, 진짜. I'm really impressed
It's
because
been
you
very
guys.
helpful because he's been studying it. It makes me think about it more.
Okay.
And knowing I was coming for this trip, I started playing out scenarios in my head, thinking about it. And I notice now, even sometimes when I'm just waking up, I realize I'm thinking about things, Korean things,
불고기.
Yeah.
Our first K-drama too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're watching together this one called The Extraordinary Attorney Woo Young-woo.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Very fun. And she loves it. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Well, we watched Kingdom together. I don't know if you remember that. I love that show.
I like that. That's the zombie one?
Yeah, the zombie one. Oh, we watched Train to Busan too.
Wait, have you watched the trend?
No.
Parasite?
Oh yeah, Parasite.
Okay.
It's amazing
What's the other?
how much Korean media has taken over the world. I mean, when I was here, I remember movie posters, and it would be like a Sylvester Stallone movie, in a huge font saying whatever movie it was, Rocky something or other, and that was the extent. I mean, there were some Korean films, and there was KBS. But now, it's funny, when I go on Netflix at home, I just scroll through a lot of the Korean shows because there's just so much good stuff. And it's not bad like a lot of the American shows, unsavory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you watched Crash Landing on You?
No.
Each one ends in a cliffhanger.
Oh, nice.
And my wife, she knows a little bit about Korean literature. She says, Korean literature always ends with a sad story. It always ends sad. In the old days it did. These days it doesn't. And so she kept feeding me that this thing's gonna have a sad ending. So at every cliffhanger, I thought, that's it. She's gonna die, or he's gonna die. It's all over.
We're gonna watch it.
Well, she doesn't die till the end.
Thanks for that.
So he kind of developed his own methodology for language study. So he would watch a show. He would stop it when he got to a vocabulary word he didn't know and then
Oh,
look it
that's
up.
amazing.
And then he'd watch again for the first 25 words, right? Like 20 or 25 words.
Something
And
like
then
that.
he would just watch the rest of the show. Like he said, it would drive me crazy to do the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then, but then, so you really get kind of the context.
So, my old friend Clint, are you having a good time here?
I'm having a great time. It's so exciting to get to know Seoul because this is not an area that I know at all. Because I lived in Busan and Masan and Ulsan.
But you have You have a tour guide?
Yeah, I have a tour guide, my son, and that's very helpful. It's annoyed a little bit because we were asking him for directions all the time and these kind of things, but
Just use neighbor maps.
Yeah. What have you guys done in Korea so far?
You know what we loved? I mean, it was just that little outdoor library outside of the city hall. Yeah, it has like all the beanbag chairs and just grab a book and sit there. It was a beautiful day. They were pumping piano music out. But we loved that. We walked around the Seoul city wall and the house. We went into the museum there and saw the display.
there's an artist from Moscow.
We've done some shopping. What else have we
Plenty
done?
of shopping.
It's a bingsu.
Had some
Yeah.
bingsu.
Lots of good
Hit up the
food.
soybeans. Very, very good.
She's still jet lagged.
And what have you missed the most about Korea?
Well, so many things. I was telling my wife yesterday how natural it feels to be on the street, be surrounded by Korean people, because it just feels comfortable and nice to be here. So I guess I miss the people.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, nice to be back.
Well, I hope you guys have a great time. Thank you so much, guys.
And it's nice to meet you again and then to see your wife and your beautiful kids, Madeline and Russell.
Yeah, so nice to meet you guys.
또 교수님 차 너무 잘 마셨어요. 감사합니다.
Yeah, it was good to meet the Graviettes, bright people. Yeah,
Very nice, so fun.
very nice people.
And you have a book finally.
Oh, book, yeah, my book finally came off the press.
It's
and-
been like a few weeks.
It's been about 2 weeks, yeah. And we did a book signing at Yeongpung here in Seoul and at Kyobo down in Daegu, and had a bunch of people come and I signed for an hour and a half. It was really fun, yeah.
And you're still planning on doing it more if you sell more books, right?
Yeah, if it sells well, we'll do a second. This one's already gone into a second print already.
Oh, great!
Yeah, yeah. So it's looking good. I don't know if it'll be really selling well, but it's okay.
So it's a Korean history from the perspective of an outsider.
It's the frog outside the well looks at Korean history, but it's in Korean. It's 우물파개 개구리가 보는 한국사. 네.
The foreigner's perspective. Great! We're so excited for it, and if you've seen 교수님's YouTube channel, you know some of the books, right?
Yeah, much of the book grew out of my YouTube channel. So 한국 사람 여러분 책 사보세요. 좀 재미있는 책이라고 생각해요.
네, 밑에 링크 달아둘 테니까 교수님 책 한번 봐주시고요. 혹시 사신 분들 있으시면은 나중에 교수님 만나실 때 가지고 오시면 저희 사인해 줄 수 있으세요.
그래요. 누구나 만나면 사인해드릴게요. 여기 사인펜 있어요. 항상 사인펜 있어요. 레디. 준비됐습니다.
그러면은 봐주셔서 감사합니다. 밑에 구독해 주시고
예.
그리고 좋아요와 구독 알람
우물파개 개구리도 보시고 반갑습니다.
네,
다음에
감사합니다.
봅시다. 안녕히 계세요.